Hi, Jordan Long here, and today I'm talking about what if I was a YouTube partner. Now this is certainly not, a movie talking like the movies I made in the past saying, well, I'm not a YouTube partner, because I'm not. This movie is talking about if I was. Now, if I was a YouTube partner, the first thing that would start happening, or would have happened if I met the requirement, if I met the things if I met all their terms, would be advertisements. They would be whatever I positioned them to be at. Since a YouTube partner can make a pick where he or she wants their advertisements to be, but they have no pick on who advertises though. Beyond that, there would be Google AdSense, and Google will be paying a portion of ad revenue each month, or however they set it up. I really don't know. But beyond that, there would be all kinds of things. Certain movies would then be monetized, and then YouTube would have to review every single movie you made, even though you've been on YouTube for 5 years and you've been following community guidelines in terms of service and copyright. But all of a sudden now you're a partner, so all of a sudden now they gotta really watch over your shoulder. So one of the things that would change would be the more being looked at. Not being trusted, being constantly looked at every time one of your movies related, and then then either one or two things would happen. This is where the afraid part would come into. Where the afraid part would be at. This video violated YouTube community guidelines. Or, well, no, this movie, one of the advertisers said didn't think it was a good movie to buy advertising time on, so you lost monetization. And that could happen. You hear YouTube partners talk about it all the time. Actually, no, they're angry about it all the time, but you hear about them talk and speak about it all the time. And then another thing is, since I wouldn't be doing anything, since all my movies have no copyrighted stuff in them, that would have not even been a bind. The bind would have been coming in if somebody at YouTube made some dumb call. And I think that most of the time they make mistakes, but I think they do it more by goal, like they mean to do it. Like this. I think that violates YouTube community guidelines. Your movie is gone. And then you lose your good standing. Or this could happen. Because you hear about partners who lose their partnership, not since they're doing anything wrong. They might be following the community guidelines and the copyright and the terms of service to everything exactly right. But then you don't got enough subscribe, you don't got enough followers, you don't got enough watch time now. We made some new terms, and apparently you didn't meet any of them. And then you would lose your then I lose my partnership that way. Or let's say that somehow somebody at the Google AdSense team thinks that I did something that violates Google AdSense when I really didn't. But let's just say they say it. You violated Google AdSense. You were watching your shows before your show started. And then you lose your Google AdSense. And if you're lucky, they might let you keep your YouTube channel, not your partnership. And then, well, let's just say the earnings are inconsistent. They're going up or going down. So somebody like me who's on Social Security, disability, handicap insurance would find their benefits being taken down a bit since Google most likely paying people for Google AdSense as YouTube partners on YouTube since the earnings go up and down, it would be inconsistent. You know? And of course, like all YouTube partners, they have to say it's a job. And then they would go and they would start being angry, wrath, and mad about having no answerability when partnership was free. We all knew that. But still, then I would sound just like them. I would be another one of the another one of those another one of those angry, wrath, mad partners that goes on YouTube, becomes a partner, and then finds out that most of the bad outweighs the good. So, if I was a YouTube partner, that shit would certainly happen. Movies would be flagged for violating community guidelines when they didn't. Or movies would be flagged for violating copyright if they didn't. This movie violates copyright. It's gone. Yeah, that tends to happen. When you're a YouTube partner, it's like it's not bad enough you got to worry about being false flagged for violating community guidelines. No, a lot of dummies out there like to try to get you on false copyright. So it is what it is. Or maybe it's not dummies. Maybe it's actual other YouTube partners, or maybe it's actual businesses who are, greedy and don't want to fall and, think that they should be getting a percentage of revenue for whatever reason, even if it's not copyright, it's probably something else. But beyond that, all that shit would happen to me if I was a YouTube partner. I would be constantly worrying about what the reviewer, what the overseer thought of my movie. I would be worrying about that constantly. I'd be constantly always making sure my Google AdSense was still alive and was still active. I'd be worrying about if I was in good standing with community guidelines in terms of service and copyright. I constantly would be worrying about how much I was going to be making for Google and if Google was actually taking out the correct amount of taxes. Then I'd be worrying about if that amount of WearGuild I got from Google wasn't going to conflict with the benefits I got from the WearGuild from Social Security. So a bunch of other shit that you have to go through. Partners can either deny this or they can even confirm this. It's up to them. But a lot of partners have actually confirmed a lot of this, a lot of the horse shit that one has to go through in their partner. So that's why I'm not a YouTube partner. But I made a movie saying why I was a YouTube partner for. Well, you lost monetization on this, talking about all the bad things if you were a YouTube partner. See? There you go. Just happened. Right there. Lost monetization since I said so monetization, well, by talking about all the bad things that comes out of being a YouTube partner. I'm not, by the way. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.